Well, new at 10, the Monarch butterfly is Illinois' state insect, and soon you'll be able to have it on your license plate as well. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius announced the launch of the Monarch butterfly license plate today. Excuse me. He says the unveiling was years in the making after activists met the necessary requirements for the plate back in 2018. Proceeds from the plates will benefit the State Department of Natural Resources Roadside Monarch Habitat Fund.
Together, we're making good on a promise that will foster a culture of conservation that benefits the monarch, the environment, and our residents.
That plate will cost $25 on top of your registration fee. It's $23 to renew if you've previously put down a $10 deposit to make the plate possible. You can order a Monarch plate on the Illinois Secretary of State's website.